Ever get that feeling? Like some mysteries just won't let you go. I mean, they really stick with you.
Yeah, totally.
The vanishing of the Sodder children. For me, that's one of them.
And
Just deeply perplexing, genuinely haunting. This story that happened Christmas Eve, 1945,
Christmas Eve, wow.
in Fayetteville, West Virginia.
Yeah, it's a case that just keeps fascinating people and disturbing them. We're gonna in this deep dive, we're gonna look real closely at the details of what happened, all the different angles.
Right.
And our goal is to, to try to get to the bottom of those questions that are still hanging out there for you, the listener, and give a clear understanding of this whole thing without getting, too bogged down in every little tiny thing.
Right, absolutely. I think we want to give people the big picture, the pieces.
Yeah.
So picture this. Fayetteville, West Virginia, Christmas Eve, 1945. We've got George and Jenny Sodder and their 10
Children.
kids. A couple things stand out right away. They were Italian immigrants, and George was known for being pretty outspoken, especially when it came to how much he disliked Benito Mussolini.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
seems important, right? Like, that's a thread we should keep in mind.
It's a huge starting point
Yeah.
because his outspoken nature, their Italian heritage,
Yeah.
that all comes into play when we start thinking about, well, why would this have happened? What was the motive down the line?
Right.
So on that Christmas Eve, the younger Sodder children, they were up late, excited about their new toys,
Yeah.
like a typical joyful Christmas Eve.
Yeah, exactly. Like any other family.
Right.
And these 5 children, the ones who disappeared later, there was Maurice, he was 14, Martha was 12, Louis was 9, Jenny was 8, and then little Betty, she was only 5.
5 years old.
Yeah. They went to bed that night, and that was the last time anybody ever saw them.
The last time.
It's tough to imagine, going from that Christmas joy to the nightmare that was about to happen.
That's heartbreaking, yeah. And what's even more unsettling is that even before the fire happened, there are all these strange things, these really disturbing occurrences leading up to Christmas Eve.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay.
So months before, back in October 1945, this stranger shows up at the Sodder house and is asking about, work. And then just out of nowhere points at their fuse box and goes, "This is going to cause a fire someday."
Oh my gosh.
Like, what do you even do with that? That's so ominous.
It's chilling,
yeah.
especially knowing what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just that one thing.
Right.
Around that same time, an insurance salesman visits George. And when George says, no thanks to his offer, the salesman apparently gives him this really specific and creepy warning. He reportedly said, "Your house will go up in smoke and your children will be destroyed. You are going to pay for the dirty remarks you have been making about Mussolini." Like, that's not subtle.
That's a direct threat.
Right.
Like he's saying, this is going to happen to you.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
It seems like this wasn't some random tragedy, right? That's a direct link between George's beliefs and a threat to his whole family.
Yeah, that's scary stuff.
And it doesn't even end there. So on the very night of the fire, around 12:30 a.m., Jenny Sodder gets this phone call
Okay.
from some woman she doesn't know,
Uh-huh.
asking for somebody Jenny's never heard of. But here's the really weird part. In the background, Jenny hears laughter and glasses clinking.
Like a party.
Like a party's going on.
Oh my gosh.
It's such a strange detail.
It's so creepy. It's like this weird juxtaposition between their quiet house in the middle of the night and then this party atmosphere.
Yeah.
And then after the call ends, she notices that the lights are on downstairs and the front door's unlocked,
Yeah.
which was really unusual for them.
Yeah.
So it seems like someone might have been right there close to the house just before the fire started.
Right. Right.
It makes you wonder, was that call just some kind of distraction?
Yeah, it definitely raises that question.
Yeah.
And then to add to all of this, in the days leading up to Christmas, people had reported seeing this strange man in a car just watching the younger Sodder children as they walked home from school.
Really?
Yeah. Nobody recognized him, and he never, interacted with the kids or anything.
Just watching.
But it's just one more thing that adds to the feeling that something was off, like the family was being watched.
That they were being targeted almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. All those events before the fire paint a picture of a family that might have been in someone's crosshairs. It makes the fire and the disappearances seem a lot less like just a random accident.
So Christmas Eve night, the younger kids are up late playing with their new toys, excited.
Yeah.
And then around 1 a.m., Jenny Sodder wakes up to this loud bang on the roof. She doesn't think much of it at first,
Oh, wow.
but a little while later, she smells smoke and finds that there's a fire
Oh,
in George's office.
that must have been terrifying.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
Just panic.
Yeah. And from there, it just seems like everything that could go wrong does go wrong.
Yeah.
George, Jenny, and 4 of their 10 children, Marion, Sylvia, John, and George Jr., they managed to get out. But the 5 younger ones who were sleeping upstairs, they were trapped.
Oh, my God.
And every attempt to get to them, to save them, just failed in these crazy ways.
What happened?
So the ladder that they always kept right by the house, it was gone.
Gone.
Later, they found it, like way down in a ditch. Both of their trucks, which they had been driving earlier that day, they wouldn't start.
Both?
The phone line was cut, so they couldn't call for help right away.
Oh, no.
And even the water barrels they kept outside, they were frozen solid.
It's like everything was working against them.
Yeah, it's like every possible way to rescue those kids was blocked.
Just awful luck.
Yeah.